Hello, so I'm coming to you from Pasco, Washington. I am spending Thanksgiving week with my family and headed up here on the train on Saturday with my son, and we're now snowed in. So I have about 6 inches of snow out the window, and I'm planning to pretty much go nowhere for the rest of the week. So I did want to send you a few updates about end of the term projects to get you there and get you settled and see if I can answer any last minute questions that you all probably have. So bear with me for a few minutes and we'll just go through some updates. So the first is on extra credit. So you know that your extra credit is due today on Tuesday in class, in person. We're not accepting those via email. We're not accepting those under our door. We're not accepting those in our mailboxes. You need to bring them in person. Kevin will be there today to collect those, and so that shouldn't be a problem. All extra credit points will be added to your midterm. That's the easiest place for us to add them for an individual score, and it's also going to make a good dent in your grade. Positive dent, I guess, in your grade. You can earn over 100% on your midterm. So if you've got 80% on your midterm and you do enough extra credit, I'm more than happy to give you more than 100% score. So obviously that score can make a big difference, and that extra credit can make a big difference, and you can earn up to 25 points. Next is the exhibit groups. I'm going to send you a link to a presentation so you can see these notes. Actually, I won't send you a link. I'll post them on Blackboard so you can see these notes also on a slideshow, but I'm going to go through them as well. So, excuse me. So this is exhibit group final details. Is the slideshow. So if you're on the day you're exhibiting, groups 1 through 13 exhibit on Tuesday. Groups 14 through 27 will exhibit on Thursday. If you're in the group that will be exhibiting, each group will get one 6-foot table. Those tables are going to be available on a cart downstairs in the atrium. The atrium is directly down from our classroom, and you can get to it either from the stairs or you can get to it from the outside door. And there'll be a big cart full of tables. So you get one 6-foot table for your group. Locations are first come, first serve. The places you can set up are anywhere along the wide part of the atrium, which is when you come in the front door, all the way to the back underneath the little overhang or balcony or whatever you want to call it. You can also go down towards student services down that hallway. Do not go down by Dunaway and that classroom down on the end. We're going to be loud enough, and there's a class that's in one of those rooms down there. So I would prefer that you take up the big hallway and then down the side hallway towards 101 student services. There should be plenty of room, so I'm not worried about that. The room does get warm because there's a lot of us and there's a lot of activity. So if you're doing something like serving coffee, you might want to set up closer to the door so that it's not quite so hot. So you'll get one 6-foot table. You need to come a little bit early and be set up by 4 o'clock. So hopefully some members of your team are able to come maybe at 3:40 and get set up so that your table is ready to go by 4 p.m. And you also need to bring your own. You need to bring your own laptops, TVs, radios, tablecloths, whatever you have. The only thing I'm providing is one 6-foot table, and it's the fold-out kind. So if you need anything else, you need to bring it yourself. So make sure you have that with you. When you're done, if you're in an exhibit group, when you're done, you need to take it down. You need to take everything down. You need to put your table away. You need to clean up all evidence of your exhibit. If you're giving away candy, you need to clean up the garbage. If you're giving away whatever you have, everything needs to be cleaned up. If I have to clean up your stuff, I will take points off your exhibit. I'm not your mother. I am someone's mother, and I clean up after him, and you are not him. So be sure and clean up everything. There have been terms where that was a problem, and so that's a pretty hard and fast rule, which sucks. I shouldn't have to say that, I don't think, but there you have it. So be sure and clean up all of your stuff and make sure you put the table away on the cart and not just sort of throw it on the cart, but really put things away. You're grown-ups. You can do it. I have faith. And then the day of your exhibit, your written reports are due. So I would strongly prefer that all of your individual assignments be put together in some kind of manila folder or file folder or stapled together so that we can keep the group pieces together. So even though they're individually graded, I'd strongly prefer that they're turned in all together for your group. That makes it a little bit easier for us to track. And I think that's it. So I hope with exhibitors, have fun. This is supposed to be fun. It is fun, I promise. I know it's a pain coordinating groups. I know it's a pain coordinating all the details. But I really think you'll enjoy it, and I hope that you go into it with that attitude. The last tips are for participants. So if you are participating and not exhibiting, so on Tuesday, that's groups 14 through 27, and on Thursday, that's groups 1 through 13. So if that's you and you're in that group, there are a few things that you need to know. The first is that you need to pick up an evaluation form from me or Angela or Kevin, probably me. I'll probably have most of them, but we'll share those around. You need to fill out those evaluation forms. You need to go to every exhibit. So you need to go to all 13 exhibits, spend a little bit of time with each. You only have an hour and 20 minutes, so make it snappy. Don't hang out for a long time at any given one, but go to each one and participate. So participate in the games and activities. The evaluation form asks you to do so and asks you to evaluate based on that. So it's going to be really helpful if you go to each one. Finally, on your way out the door, make sure that either I or Angela or Kevin get your evaluation form because it's proof of your attendance. If we don't get it, you'll be counted double off for your attendance. You'll miss 2 classes instead of 1. So it's pretty important, and that by itself is the proof, so we need that. So don't forget to turn that in. I think that's it. So I'm going to upload this slideshow just for reminders for you. So I hope that that's helpful. I am available via email this week. I'm happy to chat. You have my iChat account. I'm happy to do that. Happy to connect on Twitter or whatever is helpful for you and answer any last minute questions. Enjoy today's lecture. I think this will be really interesting, and I will be sending you an email later this evening to get your feedback on that lecture, just like I did with Joan Mengs. Have a great Thanksgiving. Eat lots of turkey, spend time with your families, and hopefully enjoy the snow if it's there. I'm going to hopefully enjoy the snow here, and I will see you guys next week. Thanks so much.